Hello, friends. Welcome to The Hollywood. You will get all the news about movies, serials, and gossip. So don't delay. Subscribe to our channel quickly. Zoey Stark's latest injury on WWE Raw might simply aggravate her injury that was copped way back in 2021, as feared by Michael Cole. Monday Night Raw's latest episode was a packed house with a handful of blockbuster matches in the making. It all started with Logan Paul addressing his quest for the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event. This promo gave way to a series of blockbuster events on Monday Night Raw that left the fans on their feet. Apart from the men's division, the women's division also witnessed some crazy action, including Roxanne Perez being introduced to Judgment Day, while she had to battle Becky Lynch and Natalya in a qualifying triple threat match for the Money in the Bank. In another qualification match for MITB, it was going to be Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Zoey Stark, who were willing to test out their fortunes in what seemed like a swashbuckling triple threat match. Up for the qualification in Money in the Bank, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Zoey Stark battled out an incredible encounter. Much to Zoey Stark's shock, things spiraled out of control after an awkward landing. While trying to launch a dropkick on Kairi Sane, Stark landed on her knees, which bent awkwardly, making life a living nightmare for the latter. She clutched her knees instantly and was visibly in pain. The match official and the in-ring medics were quick to rush to her aid, and she was taken out of the matchup, flipping it into a singles contest. Stark had to be carried backstage, as she could barely stand up. This injury, however, is not something that has happened to Stark for the first time. Earlier, while it felt that she was finally getting her dues, things went horribly wrong for her. In November 2021, she suffered a torn MCL and meniscus, forcing her out of action for 9 long months. Even though Zoey Stark has not communicated about her latest injury, it is believed that the kind of awkward twist that she suffered is only going to be a bad injury. In fact, with an ACL that happened before, an awkward twist, like the one that Stark suffered on Raw, can only aggravate matters for her. Michael Cole said on the commentary that the latest injury is almost in a similar position to where she had her last hit. Until an official prognosis hits the shelves, it is hard to tell the kind of damage that Zoey Stark suffered, but the signs are ominous enough. After Stark was removed, Rhea Ripley and Kairi Sane did dish out a masterclass, but at the end of it all, it was Rhea who emerged victorious following a riptide. Zoey Stark received a massive pop when she decided to part ways with Trish Stratus. Earlier, Trish Stratus, who in an interview with Forbes revealed that she had a massive hand in uplifting WWE's women's division, used Zoey Stark as an aid for her during the matchup against Becky Lynch at the 2023 Night of Champions. That is when the world truly recognized the kind of brutal firepower that Zoey Stark is. Not only did she showcase her force and power, but she was also extremely good at her microphone abilities. When she parted ways with Trish Stratus, she started to gain the admiration of the fans for her solo run. Since then, Stark has had on and off runs on the screens, but her hard-hitting reputation puts her at a fine juncture in WWE. Even though it is unknown how much of a setback this injury will be for her, WWE would expect that it is not too serious and that she will be back to business in no time. The current women's division in WWE has been an absolute wonder show with superstars like Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Raquel Rodriguez, and Liv Morgan running riot in the show. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, bye!